Welcome, friends. Here we are again. I really like to sew, and sewing is very relaxing for me. I've made lots of different kinds of things, but stitching is a really wonderful activity for young children. It's good fine motor coordination, it's relaxing, and they can see a sense of pattern. There are lots of different kinds of sewing cards that you can use. Some are in shapes like this dolphin, and some are in just simple geometric shapes like the circle. This is a fishy. What I do is I tie the yarn or the lace to the end so it doesn't slip out. And then I just say under, ooh, that's got a knot in it, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. You can do an in and out stitch, which would be down, and up, down, and up. It's really very good for practicing spatial and direction words too. Following instructions, following a pattern. So different kinds of stitches can be very creative. Another kind of thing that you can do with sewing is to make a paper quilt. I've cut different colored squares, all of the same size. You can make as many as you chose to, and lay out a pattern with the colors. So I'm going to do white, pink, green, white, pink, green, and sew them together. So I'm going to take the pink and the white first. There are nice plastic needles that you can purchase, probably in Michael's, and thread them with yarn, or you can use embroidery floss, which comes in lots of different colors, or some really special sparkly yarns. It doesn't matter what you use. And you match up the holes. I put the holes in using my hole punch. 4 holes across each side. And you just use the under, over, under, I leave a tail on it so that I can tie it off. Under, over, under, under, and connect that side with that kind of a stitch. And then you're going to cut it and tie it off. Then you'll stitch this one together. Then you'll stitch a white one to the green, then a green, then a pink, and make a pattern, a patchwork quilt of paper. I hope you can have some fun with yarn and paper and maybe sewing cards to learn some of the stitches. Well, today's story is about Elmer. Elmer is unique. This story is written and illustrated by David McKee. There was once a herd of elephants. Elephants young, elephants old, elephants tall and short, fat and thin. All were different, but all were happy, and almost all were the same color. But each one looked just a little bit different. All except Elmer. Elmer was not elephant color. He was patchwork. Elmer was yellow and orange and red and pink and purple and blue and green and black and white. All of those patches. It was Elmer who kept the other elephants happy. Their games and jokes were always his idea. If an elephant was laughing, the cause was usually Elmer. Look at that Elmer. He's doing some tricks. But Elmer himself was not happy. Who ever heard of a patchwork elephant? He thought. No wonder they laugh at me. One morning, just as the others were waking up, Elmer slipped away. Oh dear. As he walked through the jungle, Elmer met other animals. Good morning, Elmer, they said. Well, they must have known who Elmer was. After a long walk, Elmer found what he was looking for. A large bush covered with elephant-colored berries. Elmer caught hold of the bush and shook it until the berries fell to the ground. Wow, there were a lot of berries. Then Elmer lay down and rolled over on the berries, this way and that. He picked up bunches of berries and rubbed himself all over until he was covered with berry juice. When he had finished, there wasn't a sign of any yellow or orange or pink or red or purple or blue or green or black or white. Elmer looked like any other elephant. On his way back through the jungle, Elmer passed the other animals. Good morning, elephant, they said. When Elmer rejoined the herd, none of the elephants in the herd even noticed him. Here he is right here, doing his tricks. As he stood there, Elmer felt that something was wrong. But what? He looked around. Same old jungle, same old blue sky, same old rain cloud. Ooh, rain cloud. Same old elephants. Elmer's eyes were bright. He was an interesting elephant. The other elephants were standing absolutely still, silent and serious. Elmer had never seen them so serious before. It made him want to laugh. Finally, he could bear it no longer. He lifted his trunk and at the top of his voice shouted, "Boo!" Oh my goodness, all of the elephants' eyes popped open wide. The other elephants jumped in surprise. Elmer was helpless with laughter. Then the others began to laugh. Too bad Elmer isn't here to share the fun, they said, laughing harder and harder. And then the rain cloud burst. When the rain fell on Elmer, his patchwork started to show again. "Oh, Elmer," gasped an old elephant as Elmer was washed back to normal. "You've played some good jokes, but this has been the biggest laugh of all. What would we do without you?" "We must celebrate this day every year," said another. "The day of Elmer's best joke. All of us elephants will decorate ourselves in his honor," said the third elephant. "And Elmer will decorate himself elephant color." And one day each year, the elephants color themselves yellow or orange or red or pink or purple or blue or green or black or white. and have a parade. If you happen to see an elephant in the Elmer's Day Parade who is ordinary elephant color, you will know it must be Elmer. What a wonderful way to show your differences. They surely did enjoy Elmer and his jokes and laughter. Thanks for listening.